Hi everyone, welcome to Letty and Albert Go Borneo Mari Village. So glad you're here. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do so. And looking forward to bringing you the awesome Mari Village and the 5 ethnic groups within them. Which one is your favorite? Stay tuned and see, and let us know at the end in a comment. So glad you're here. Peace be the journey.
We're on our way to the Mari Cultural Village. It's about 40 minutes from where we're staying. Hopefully we'll be there soon. It's a bit of a windy road, but very scenic. So all green, and so far no rain. Looks like a good day.
No rain. We're very excited. And you're taking a little nap here.
Taking a little nappy with all the winding turns, and I got a new haircut. Sporting that new look.
I'm gonna put those pictures there.
Yeah. $10.
Can't beat it.
Not bad.
You're gonna learn so much on this video: how to make rice wine with tobacco, a wedding ceremony, a trampoline fun time, and just so much more. It was a really cool experience. I hope you enjoy. We don't quite know what to expect, but we're happy you're here with us. Again, it's Letty and Albert Go, and we're here at the Mari Village in Malaysia, Kota Kinabalu, just outside the city, and we're headed out. So come with us and let's find out what it's all about. Wow, it's beautiful. We got a nice little stream here. We are here for the afternoon session. So this is what it entails.
Two tribes known as the headhunters. Okay, the first one are the point number 5, Lundaya, and the second one, point number 7, Murut. For the Lundaya, you can just go into the house without any problems. The Murut, different story, because back then, Murut, they're known as one of the most aggressive and most territorial headhunters. So before we go in, I need to assign one leader from any one of you and talk to the chief there and ask for permission. So is there any volunteers? If not, I'll just pick out someone random. Any volunteers? They're gonna let all of us in. But if not, all of your heads will be the decorations for the village later. Okay? So please give a big round of applause for Mr. Albert. Okay? So everyone ready? Okay? Okay, come on. Mari, let's start the tour.
Oh boy. We have to cross a bridge.
The shape, make them happy. Thank you.
Good. Nice French lady just took a picture on this bridge. Oh boy. And we're shaking. And I'm holding everybody up.
To the Dusun tribe. Dusun as written over there. Dusun, they are the largest tribe here in Sabah. And they make up about 20% of our population here. And under Dusun, they're divided into another 78 sub-tribes. All of them speak the same languages, but use a different dialect with each other. Outside their house here. So
The word Dusun means farmer.
Mari.
Oh, we can't go in?
Okay, so this up here, they call them as tangkok. Okay? This tangkok is a rice storage. So whenever they are harvesting their pens,
This is what a Dusan home would look like, and the entire family would be in this one place.
they're gonna get chopped off. And then the heads, they're gonna hang them up in the middle over there. Can you see them? Yeah. So that head there served as the warning. If you want to steal my crops, you guys are gonna die. Okay, and if you're wondering, oh, I can just jump through this. This is very short. We make it shorter so it's easier for us to see inside. If you see one in real life, it will be much taller than this, and all of the walls will be closed off. Just like that. Okay. Warasili means bamboo house because 80% of this house they're made using bamboo. The 20%, the foundation, they're made using Borneo ironwood. That's one of the strongest woods you can find here in Borneo Island. In Malay, we call this as kayu belian. So, if you look to this room on the left, That room is for the parents and the babies. The parents are gonna take away this ladder as well.
It's the room for the parents and the
To
babies.
prevent the daughter from sneaking out or go inside.
This is the room for the grandparents. And
Yes. If you
this
have any
is the
questions,
room
don't hesitate to ask me. Okay?
for the daughters to protect them. The sons can sleep wherever they want, and their job is to protect the family.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, so over here, you guys are gonna be testing one of their traditional rice wine. This one, they call them as tapai. Okay, or tapai lihing. And the ingredients for this rice wine are simple. All you need is rice, sugar, and this is tobacco. Okay? But you don't need to use the tobacco, you just need to use the tobacco water. So how you do it is first, you take this rice, you soak them in the water. After that, you take them again, put them in a pounder like this. And then you add tobacco water, just a little bit. And then just add sugar. And then you just grind them. Then, it's gonna look something like this. Okay? Once it looks like this, you take them out, you let it dry out in the sun. After drying, it's gonna turn into this. What is this? This is the yeast. This is the yeast, okay? Once you got this yeast, you take them, you crush them on top of a cooked rice like this one, and then you place them inside a jar, you seal it, and then you ferment it for about 3 to 6 months. In that period of time, the alcohol percentage can go up to about 5 to 10%. Together. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. So how's the taste? Here in the
This
middle.
is the kitchen.
This one, they call them as gonpuran. Okay? And it usually has 3 levels. 1, 2, and 3. The bottom one, they use them for cooking. This middle one here, you can say that they are kind of like a microwave. Because if you want to reheat your food, you can place them there and it will reheat itself. And you can also use them as a storage. Because if you cannot finish your food for today, just place them here, cover them with banana leaf, and you can leave it there for about 1.5 to 2 days, depending on what food you put. And this top one here, this is where they dry their firewood that they're gonna use for cooking. And if you notice, this house is very, very open. So in the evening, there's gonna be a lot of mosquitoes. So one of the ways they repel them is they let this thing burn the whole day and night. So you see all the smokes here, they're gonna go everywhere around the house. That's what they use as a traditional mosquito repellent. So bamboo like this one here. Okay, and the ingredients are simple. All you need is lemongrass, salt, onion, chili, potato, ginger, and chicken. Okay, so they're gonna chop this up into smaller pieces, put them inside the bamboo like this, and cover them with banana leaf. And then they're gonna leave it on the fire for about 30 minutes only. After that, it's gonna be ready to serve. But back then, when people still don't have like a watch to tell the time, they just need to take a look at the color of the bamboo. If it turns black, just like that one there, that means it's ready to eat. So now, mari over on this side, you guys can taste this food. But before, there's no vegetarians in my group, right? All of you can eat chicken. No chicken. Don't worry, we have a vegetarian one for you. Okay. So let's. Ini ada ayam, right? So let's give the meat eater first, and then the vegetarian. They're gonna test them later.
Oh, wow.
Please, mari. Don't be shy.
Yeah, we put it in the bamboo.
Those are okay.
And that's chicken inside, right?
Yeah.
Chicken with...
Okay, hold on. You guys can eat chicken? Yeah, we can. Both of you can, okay. And both of you can. Now, mari, let's visit to the hut over there.
This is a medicinal leaf. If you take a few of them and wrap them up together, you get a soap, and this is what the people use for soap, washing their hair and their bodies. And apparently it's now used for cataract surgery or for helping cataract. Yeah, it's time to plant some bamboo.
It's
I use it for cooking.
Borneos, they are the fourth largest tribe here in Sabah. And they are quite similar to the Bukan tribe. That one is the musical instrument. They call them as kulim tangan.
Kuling
Another thing special about the Borneo
musical instrument.
they know how to collect honey. And they got their
Oh, and they collect honey.
a bee called Frigona bee. It is a species of stingless bee. And if you're wondering what the bee looks like, it looks like this one over here. You see this? Come on out.
Oh boy.
Come on. They shy. But you see this black thing? Those are the bee there.
Des abeilles.
C'est du miel.
Don't worry, they won't sting you. It's a stingless bee. So now my friend here, she's gonna let you have a taste of the honey. Mari, mari.
Oh mon Dieu. C'est mauvais. Thank you.
Bee the traditional way. So how they do it is, let's say this is the wild nest, right? You take a piece of this entrance and you place them onto this new entrance here. You place them there, slowly the bee will move into the new house or the new nest because their entrance have a very special pheromones only for them. So they think if you place it here, they think, oh, this is also my new house. Then they're gonna start slowly moving to this bamboo here. But now, the modern way, they harvest them with that thing back there. You see with the roof there? That's how.
She made the headband. That's a great project for kids in classrooms. Yeah, thank you. This is the house of the Rungus tribe.
And because all rooms, they are almost
looks like a
identical
long
to each other.
house.
So that's how they differentiate each room. And this one with the big entrance.
What did I miss,
These
honey?
rooms are for the chief.
The whole family lives in one house.
No,
They just
you guys-
extend
you guys can go to the
rooms
entrance.
every time somebody marries and has a kid. So the longest is kilometers long in Sumatra.
Yes. Long house. No, it's a long house. It's not big. It's for, let's say,
Definitely a long
these
house.
rooms you see, they
So these
for
are the
one family.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for one family, but I think it's for all the cousins and the relatives.
So the skeleton overhead, it's just to mark the room
Rooms you go in, it's for one family.
because they're all the same. So it's hard to tell which is your room. So that way you kind of place your spot.
That family's daughter.
And every family member, right?
And every family member, as they grow, they build another addition.
Just like that. And the longest one I know, they're about 900 meters long. And 900 meters is almost 1 kilometer.
Pots. They're the musical instruments. So this tribe is known for their metals, metalworking.
As of you know, starting a fire, they have a lot of different ways. But this is one of the simplest one because all you need is bamboo. These are the things you need. The first one, fire starter. This one, they got them from skinning a young bamboo shoot just like up here. Okay? You skin them, you dry them, and you can use them as a fire starter. So they shoot the bamboo. Second one, you need an old bamboo for these two. The first one, you cut it in half, and then you need to make a hole like this. And you see these lines here? These are what he's gonna use with another bamboo and create a friction. That friction will create an ember. And once you got that ember, all you need to do is blow gently into it and a fire will start. So now, take out your phones, warrior, mari mari. Marilah mama kita duduk, kita cerita-cerita. Kita duduk dulu. Kita buat macam rumah.
And that's what our ancestors said 30,000 years ago.
Fire. That is good.
And so it began.
Yeah. And then, so it begins until today.
I think you can go on Survivor. You're the new Aussie.
Cici kita boleh tengok-tengok. Lepas tu kalau mau duduk boleh duduk juga. Duduklah jangan malu-malu bang. Ini rumah.
That's amazing.
Oh, just like that. Ini kita punya rumah. And by the way,
That's cool.
he made it look easy. Okay? He did. I've tried it several times before, like almost 5 times. I never got my on fire. All I got was out of breath. Yeah, I was dying by doing this. And for your information, just like that. But I'm not a professional. Okay? If you want to see how the pros play it, you can see it later at the performance hall. But for now, any musicians would like to try.
Outside of the longhouse. We're gonna end up coming back here and keep it up on this retirement trip. We're gonna ask, is there any room at the inn? Is there any room at the inn, honey? Now we're going to the Dune Daye.
And before we proceed any further, can all of you take a guess on what's inside that jar there?
Rice wine,
No. No.
food.
What?
Somebody's head.
Kinda correct.
Oh, the animal. No?
No.
Ashes.
He's right.
Ashes,
The remains
the remains.
of humans, not animals.
Oh, human.
Yeah. Those are the traditional coffin for the Lundaya tribe. That's where they're gonna put the dead bodies. But first, they don't put it inside there. And that's it. Someone recently boat. Yeah, and then the coffin, they're gonna hang it somewhere along the tree, and they're gonna hang them vertically, They're gonna hang them vertically and drill a hole underneath. And then they're gonna leave it there for about 100 to 200 days. So once all the liquids goes out, until only the skeleton left. The skeleton, they're gonna take it and then they're gonna place the skeleton inside that jar. And in that jar, they're gonna hang them up on a tree like that to prevent animals from disturbing their ancestors. And not just these tribes practice that. All the other tribes here used to do that as well. They don't like to bury their ancestors on the ground. Because they believe when you die, you're not really dead. You are technically still alive. Your soul is still there. You're just going through a part of a journey, the life journey. That's what they believe in. And until today, some of the tribes still practice that thing. But the coffin, they bring the coffin and put it inside the house, inside a special room. So whenever you enter the room, you can see a coffin stacked on top of another coffin. Like that. I don't know. Coffin is where you put the dead people in. Coffin.
Look at the design. An awfully familiar French Polynesia. Looking very familiar. All the Native American tribes. The similarities are uncanny. Very interesting. And like we're taught in camping, you do not go to the bathroom near water. They go in the forest. I don't know if you noticed there aren't any bathrooms inside, but they go outside, they find a nice rock, they dig a hole, and they go. Every tribe has a basically sculpture or monument of a crocodile.
So they have to repeat their choices. And usually after they're done with the head hunting activities, they're going to bring the heads and then they're going to place the head above this crocodile. And then they're going to dance and celebrate all night long. After that, they're going to leave the head there for about 1 week. So all the birds, all the rodents can eat the flesh of the skull. And then they're going to bring the skull, wash it in the river, and then they're going to hang them around their house as protection and also as a decoration. Because back then, this tribe, they don't have any religion. They practice animism. They believe in spirits. So they have a spiritual leader, they call them as Bobo Hizan. The Bobo Hizan is going to lead all of their prayers, all of their rituals. Like I said, before they hang the head, they're going to do a ritual first, and then hang them, and that head will protect this house. The expansion. The territorial expansion. Because this tribe, they live a semi-nomadic lifestyle. So once every 2 or 3 years, they're gonna move somewhere else. If the place they want to move already have a village there, they're gonna go in and start everyone and take over that village. The second one, the boy, in order for them to become the man, they need to have at least one head. That head will prove or show that they are strong enough. And usually, before you get married, the future in-laws usually ask for minimum one head to show them. So at least they know that you are strong enough to take care of their daughter. And the last one is, it's quite funny reason.
Wait,
Like
so
I
they
said just
go.
now, they celebrate all night, right? And they celebrate by drinking alcoholic drink. They call them as burak. Sometimes they drink too much and they got drunk and they start to get into a fight with each other. Once they got into a fight, they're gonna draw their weapon and start chopping off their friend's head. And for this tribe here, they believe if you have one head, you're gonna acquire their strength. So let's say, me, I have killed 10 people in my lifetime. That means I have the strength of 10 men inside of me. That's what they believe in. That's one of the reasons also why they do the head hunting activities. Okay? Did that answer your question? Right? Okay, now mari, let's go to that hut. That's timbagan. Timbagan is a species of jackfruit. Okay, so now warrior, mari, please show them how you do it. Okay, so first, he's gonna pour some water on those tree bark. And then, he's gonna pound on it to make it soft. Once it's soft enough, he's gonna take anything sharp and use it as a scraper and scrape all of those skins off and all of those tree saps off. Okay? And then it will reveal all that yellow colored thing you see. All he needs to do is just repeat this process over and over again until it turns out like this one here. So this fabric here made from that tree bark. You know, please touch, feel it. Feel how soft it is. Big. It's gonna take about 2 weeks to finish. 2 to 3 weeks to finish. And this is a very good jacket. It's a very good cold insulator. But the only weakness about this fabric is water. Once it gets hit by water, it's gonna get ruined. Just like that one up there. Up here. Sorry. Up here. It's gonna get ruined like that. And if you're wondering, where did they get the red colors from? Red color, they got them from rattan tree roots. You cut the tree roots open, the sap is going to be red color. That's how they can dye it and use it as a dye. Okay? And from this fabric, they can turn it into the vest he's wearing there, or the vest like this one, and this one here. This is the traditional underwear. The traditional underwear only covers the front parts and the back part. This side, they let it free. Okay?
Just for the men.
Just for the men, yes. And that's why if they're doing like their daily activities, living normal life, they're not gonna wear the vest. They only wear that if they go out into the battlefield or if they're celebrating something. If not, they're just gonna wear an underwear. That's all. And second, they can also make ropes using the same material. Oh yeah. Even though they're made using a tree bark, it is very, very strong.
So that's jackfruit.
Yeah, a family of jackfruit, not the jackfruit tree itself.
Men would normally make the rope and the clothing.
Yes.
The men.
Both of them can do it at the same time.
Right.
Because this one, for example, like the fabric, the one that I was holding, is very big. So usually about 2 or 3 people will do it at once. So maybe 2 men like and 1 woman, or 2 women and 1 man. Doesn't matter. And now this rope, I will only be to try and pull them apart if you can. Sorry, what?
It's a nice design.
Oh, it's a nice design. All you need to do is just roll them.
Just rolling it.
Yeah, just rolling it and make it strong. That's how they can get the design. I show you.
Like you fold it, and then, cause it's a really nice, right?
Like this.
Wow. Well, don't take it apart. That's a lot of work.
No, it's okay. It's fine. They can demonstrate to you.
You roll it.
No. See? That's how you can get the design.
That nice design. It's really neat.
Like this?
It is very nice. Yeah. What? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very
It's a gift for you. So now, before we proceed inside the house, anyone who would like to take pictures with him, you guys can, alright? And go up here, and this is the ladder that they're gonna use.
Oh, wow.
So, like always, once the daughter go up, they're gonna take away this ladder and hide it. As for the boys like myself, anywhere it doesn't matter. Because we're still gonna take care of this family as well. And let's say, if suddenly there's an enemy coming, the boys, the first thing they need to do is take like a piece of wood and just cover the top there and hide the girls, the daughters up there. And then the boys and the dad need to fight off that enemy until everything is safe, then they can open it up again. And let me show you a few things from this slide. The first one is this one. This is sumpit, or you can call them as blowpipe. This blowpipe they made using Borneo ironwood. And to make one blowpipe, it is a very long and tedious process. It's going to take about 6 months for you to finish.
Wow.
Because you need to use an iron rod, you need to hit them up and start slowly going from the top. Slowly, because you need to make sure the holes are straight. Because you need an accuracy for you to shoot from like 15 to 20 meters away. And then, at the end of this blowpipe, there's usually a spearhead made from anything sharp. Either a rock or any woods you can find. Because if, let's say, you shoot and you miss, you can use that as a spear to blow up the attack. And then the blow darts, they're gonna cover them with a poison they got from Ipoh sea snakes. If you get hit by the poison, you're either gonna get paralyzed or you're gonna die on the spot. It's very, very strong one. And then the second one is this one. This one, they call them as mandau. This is the weapon that they're gonna use to beheaded people. And you see all these holes here? These holes back then, they're gonna stick like a small piece of copper or brass inside those holes. And then, before they stick it in there, they're gonna do a ritual first. Once they are done, they're gonna put it there. So whenever, let's say I wanna chop off your head, I can do it in one swing. I'm gonna chop off his head like butter. That's the reason why, from the ritual. So this tribe, they love to use like black magic for an offense instead of defense. Okay, and then front or from the back. And just imagine,
That
this
is
heavy
a baby
thing,
carrier.
plus the baby weight about 8 kilograms, and you have to carry it for 5 to 6 hours a day farming. It's gonna make your back hurts a lot. Because this one they also made from Borneo ironwood. The reason why is to protect the baby from a sudden enemy ambush with a blowpipe. This one, even if you struck it with this mandau, it won't go through. It is very, very strong. Now, let's those stones to make tattoo. Because for this tribe, tattoo is like an identity for them. Each person have a special tattoo. The reason why is whenever one day you wake up and you see someone dead lying on the floor with no heads, there's no way for you to recognize them. So the way you recognize them is you just need to look at the tattoo. Oh, you like that tattoo? Oh, that is my friend. That is my uncle. Like that. That's why they have tattoos.
So if they take their heads off, they can't identify them, so they
This walls here,
tattoo everybody.
This one, they are the salangan batu tree in Malay. In English, we call them as dipterocarp. This wood, they can last about 500 years. Yes, it is very, very strong. The name is dipterocarp. So now, I think that is all for this house. Mari, now let's go to our fourth house. Okay, everyone? So, do you guys know the famous actor Henry Golding? Henry Golding
So
got
all the tribes here
tattoo
in
there.
Sabah and Sarawak
Apa nama?
and Karitimman, they all have the same
Bunga
tattoo.
terung. Bunga terung tattoo right on his shoulder. You need to have two. 1 and 2. Those tattoo symbolizes you came from a headhunters community or headhunters tribe. Not just for one specific one. So everyone can have the same tattoo if you came from the headhunters tribe. Like that. Okay?
We're headed up to the main house for the dance celebration.
They migrated here. And once they migrated here, they start to make a living here. And Bajau, they are only divided into 2 different groups. The land Bajau and the sea Bajau. For the sea Bajau, a fun fact about them is they can hold their breath for about 10 to 15 minutes in one single breath. And then they're gonna dive into the water with a goggles and a fishing spear only. And they hunt for fish every day.
I think the Briglio brothers are from the Bajau
They usually
tribe.
live along the coastal areas of Semporna, and some even live on the sea itself, on a floating house. While the land Bajau over here, they call them as cowboys of the east, because back then they keep a lot of horses, but not the big one, the small one, the ponies. And they actually got the ponies from the British. When the British came here to colonize this place, they give the ponies to the Bajau tribe as like a gift. Okay, and then this is a traditional delicacies from the Bajau people. And frijala is a traditional snack. Okay, and they make using rice flour, sugar, and water. And now I'm gonna let all of you taste this snack. Okay, so mari mari, have one.
It tastes like
All you guys are eating.
Sugar.
Let's go to
it tastes like sugar.
No, there was like sugar.
Oh, sweet.
Doing again.
drink pandan leaf, ginger, and sugar. And this is a non-alcoholic drink, so everyone can drink them. So now, mari mari, but be careful, it's a bit hot. Alright?
Somebody's getting married.
Be careful, okay? It's hot. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, madam.
Super hot. Here, I want Albert. This is the leaf, pandan. The pandan leaf is behind us. Right there. It's really good.
Additionally, people drink
good for
this
digestion.
as a remedy for hangover.
Hangover and insomnia.
Bajau tribe. And it's like a traditional pancake, and this is the real shape of it.
Start using bamboo for pouring to make pancakes.
Like I mentioned earlier, the color is green.
They don't fill it with anything.
No. They usually just do it like that.
And
Because
it
this
puffs
one,
up.
they made using rice flour, wheat flour, coconut milk, pandan leaf, and sugar. That's all. And people are just gonna eat them like that.
And that's oil?
And that is oil, yes.
Palm oil.
Oh, palm oil, you're correct. Hold on, I need to use 2 hands. And use them, just grind them like that. For one family.
Oh wow.
But
It's pretty.
compare this tribe to all the other tribes here, you can say that Bajau, they are one of the wealthiest one. Because first, they are the first tribes to know how to trade with international traders. And they got all of this fabric, these colorful ones, they got them from China. And then, this tribe, they also have a very close relations to the Sultan of Brunei. That's why, inside each of their houses, they have that special room back there. That room back there is their prayer room. Because majority of the Bajau people, they are Muslim. This grand thing in the middle here, you see? This is their wedding test. That's where they're gonna hold their wedding. The way you invite people is you play that loudly. So for those who can hear it, you guys are all invited to come to the wedding. Right? The women sit over here. And you might, sir, you can wear that.
This is for a wedding. All right.
Hold on, you get it. It's like this. And you put it on like that. Yes, that's the correct
Take
way.
my hat off.
And then you can wear it. Yes, you can wear that headdress on your head.
With this headdress, ID well.
Okay. Yes, you hold the flowers and sit closer. And now let me take a picture.
I don't know him yet, right?
Oh, you don't know him yet?
Too close.
Yeah, but you're getting married now. Okay. So everyone look here. 1, 2, 3. Bye. Say, husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Okay. Yeah, hold on. It's like that. It's like this.
And then I go,
okay.
And then I'm off to the headhunter.
Yes. May kiss your bride. Okay.
I'm off to the headhunter now.
Albert has been chosen to defend the rest of us from the headhunter. And he has to make a deal with him.
Laugh at them. Okay, just give them your big smile. Okay? Second, do not hide your hands. Don't put it in your pocket. Don't put it behind your back. Don't even cross your arms.
Uh-oh.
They think that you're trying to pick a fight there. And then lastly, put your hand on the side. That's all. And then the rest, good luck. Okay?
And looking, do we look at or down?
No, you can look at them. It's fine.
Yeah.
But if they go out and they're checking up on you, it's just they need to make sure that you guys are not bringing any weapons when you go in.
You got that?
You got it. Because this video, you can use it as an evidence for police report if suddenly his head went missing. Okay, so now, Mari Mari everyone.
They need a big... Oh, you go first. Mari Mari. All right.
Just keep your voices down, alright?
Okay.
You sound consent in front of you. The rest of you follow behind. Okay, and just wait, the chief will come out.
Bolehkah dorang ni? Bagus. Apa ni? Apa tu?
Apa tu? Mana?
Ni nah.
What is this? He's asking.
Oh, betul.
Okay.
Bagus ini lawak.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is, ini
bagus.
kita ada.
Selamat datang di kampung kami.
Welcome to my village.
Kau dari mana ini?
Where are you from?
Oh, sama.
Dari United States of America.
Oh, jauh.
Oh, very far.
Siapa aku bawa ni? Ramai.
Oh, these people behind you.
Ada muka.
Ini kawan-kawan dia semua dia bilang.
Oh, bagus. Apa kamu buat pergi di sini?
What are you doing going to this village?
We'd like to visit your village.
Dia mau melawat kampung kau dia bilang.
Oh,
Pay our
nama
respects.
saya Munsing.
His name is Munsing.
My name is Albert.
Saya harap kamu sampai sini dapatlah belajar tentang budaya kaum Murut.
We hope you guys come here, you guys can learn all about the Murut culture.
We want to thank you.
Dia mau dia bilang, mau belajar.
Oh, bagus. Tan saya nutong.
Okay. San saya matong means welcome in the Murut language. So he did a great job. Now we are all of us can go in. Mari mari. Usually it's gonna be a blessing first before we go. But it's okay.
nice.
You can just walk. It's okay. Into someone's house, what do you do first?
Knock knock.
Knock knock, you're correct. This is the traditional doorbell. You have to hit this in the middle 3 times. Okay? Just to let all the other villagers know that the chief has given us permission to go in. Okay, so here you go, sir. Do be honest. 3 times. Okay, please give him a big round of applause. We are safe because of him. So now, Mari, let's go inside the house.
They needed more power. They asked Albert to go.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think it's good, enough. Squeeze to the middle. Okay, press. This is a traditional trampoline. Yeah, 1, 2 jump, alright? So, ready? Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, jump! Oh, well done.
Welcome to the Murut long house. So if you translate Murut from their language, Murut means hill people. Okay, hill people, because they live in a long house and yet they live on the hills. Okay, and what's interesting about this long house is that in the center we have a traditional trampoline. It's called lansaran. Okay, lansaran, you can see how bouncy it is, but it has no springs attached at all. So even if you look underneath, there's no springs at all.
Oh, wow.
So the thing that makes it bouncy is a type of wood. We call it guava wood. Guava wood is a very, very flexible type of wood. That's why it bounces. Okay, but you gotta make sure to make the perfect lansaran, you gotta make sure that the guava wood isn't too young and not too old as well. Because if it's too old, it's too hard, it's not gonna bounce. Okay? And if they use the young ones, if they're too young, it's gonna break easily. Okay? So you have to find the ones that are mature enough. Okay? And then the platform, they use iron wood. So, untuk group saya tunjuk baby carrier tadi itu kan? So, in the Lundaya house, we've shown you the baby carrier, which is made of iron wood. So they actually use the iron wood as a platform because it's very, very durable. And then the top layer is rattan. So the rattan gives a nice grip to the warrior's feet. So when they jump, they won't break their leg or their ankle or their heel or anything, okay? And why did they have to build this trampoline in the center of the house? First of all, was for the kids, okay? Because if they let their kids play outside, the kids might be kidnapped or killed by their enemies. Because this was a headhunting tribe, so they had a lot of enemies. So if they let their kids play outside, the kids might be kidnapped or killed by their enemies. So to protect the kids, they let the kids play on this trampoline, okay? And then the second reason why they built this was for the warriors. Okay, so after the warriors return from battlefield, they will play this in one whole team to release their stress. Okay, and to make the game more fun, they hang prizes up there. So that thing is called King Kila. It's a prize hanger. And fun fact, that prize hanger is actually a symbol of hornbill. Okay, because apparently in Borneo, hornbill is the biggest bird that's ever existed in Borneo, okay, besides eagle. Okay, so you can see they actually hang different prizes up there. So right now there's nothing up there, so they would hang different prizes back then, like gold coins, silver coins. Sometimes they hang buffalo tail or chicken feather. So, for example, if you jump, you reach the buffalo tail, you get a full alive buffalo. If you reach the chicken feather, you get a full alive chicken. But nowadays, if you get the chicken feather, you will get KFC.
So you have the you get KFC. That's fine.
Yeah. Back then,
wow, that's pretty high.
Ladies who are looking for a boyfriend, they also played this game. Yeah. Okay. So how the lady, she will cut off a bit of her hair, put it in a handkerchief, hang it up there. So if there's any man wanting to be her boyfriend, they will try to jump. Okay? Once they got the woman's hair, they will get up. Okay? But at the end of the day, it's up to the woman still. If the woman doesn't find the warrior attractive enough, she can reject him. Okay? Nowadays, they still play this, but the prizes are modernized. Now they hang cash. Okay, cash.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes they hang iPhone. iPhone 16 Pro Max. Sometimes they hang Samsung or Lamborghini car keys, Ferrari car keys, house keys. So if you jump, you reach the iPhone is yours. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. If you reach the money, you get the money. If you reach the Ferrari car keys, you get the whole. Okay, so they play this during Christmas Eve. Okay, so if there's anyone that gets to sponsor any of the items, they can hang it up there.
哇
1, 2, jump. There's no 3. Okay, 1, 2, jump. Right now.
So you're gonna push the floor synchronized.
Synchronize. Oh, let's go. Jump. Just yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, jump. Okay, press together. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, jump.
This is pretty amazing. And now for the tour, they give you a buffet. It's supposed to be tea time because we're here in the afternoon, but look at all this. This is their traditional food for all of us to try, in addition to everything we tried during the tour. It's lovely. Look, gork soup, stir-fried cabbage. That looks delicious. Stir-fried mustard. Oh, I love mustard greens. Yum. They got their fish. Fried busangang. Fried tuna. Chicken. And wow, delicious. People are really hungry here. Pushy, pushy. And the buffet is pretty amazing. I'm having a little papaya, some chicken with sesames, a lumpia, that a vegetable egg roll here, and these little nuts that I don't really know what they are, but they're kind of interesting. They're good. Wow, this is our walk back. This is beautiful. The end of our tour. That was the bridge we crossed. Now we're headed back to the parking lot.
So they kind of cut you loose and say just walk 500 meters that way and you get back to the parking lot. And we're on our own. So looks like we made it.
No leftover headhunters, hopefully.